Hello, welcome back or welcome to the channel. My name is Daniel and I'm doing Ironman Wales 4 weeks yesterday. Now, when I'm not just sat in my car, I do triathlon training. So the point of this channel for the next few weeks is I'm going to be documenting my training, what sessions I'm doing, why I'm doing them, how they're going, etc. leading me into Ironman Wales. So if that is your thing, please stick around. Also, if you're doing Ironman Wales or you have done Ironman Wales, if you've got any tips for somebody who's getting quite desperate now, drop them in the comment section down below. So it's Monday the 19th of August. I've just been for a run at lunchtime. I've done 4 1k efforts off of 2 minutes recovery, and they were all sort of, the quickest one was 3:39, the slowest was 3:48. Started quick and gradually got slower. It was hard. I don't really do many efforts, or if any effort sessions, and I should do, so I'm trying to get back into it without hurting myself. So I thought 1k was a good sort of distance to start at. So yeah, that's it. Good afternoon. It's Tuesday afternoon. So last night, Monday night, I went swimming. I normally swim with a tri club on the Monday night, and they didn't have a coach last night, so I just did my own swim. I did 2.9k in total. I didn't round it up to 3 because I felt pretty knackered. I treated it as sort of one long steady swim, only stopping to empty my goggles and have a drink and stuff a couple of times. But yeah, I felt good, to be honest, and my average pace was sort of okay, what I expect. So very, gives me a bit of confidence going into a 3.8k swim in a few weeks. I can swim nearly 3k and feel okay. So Tuesday lunchtime, I've just been out for a run, done 5.1 miles in just over 39 minutes. So that's just under 7:45-minute miling. I felt good. I didn't press on at all. That was a real nice, easy run for me. I was sweating a lot because it's red hot, but that felt good. So very encouraging again. I'm happy that a lot better fitness is coming together running wise, even after only a few sessions. Good evening, Tuesday evening, out on the bike tonight, just trying to squeeze the dregs out of summer. Beautiful evening, as you can see, but it's not very warm. It's about 7 o'clock now, so I've probably only got about half hour, 45 minutes of riding left before it gets really dusky. Ugh, fly. So what's the plan tonight? Nothing really, just a zone 2 spin, sort of zone 2/tempo, so sort of low zone 3 as well. Just building that aerobic endurance. This is sort of the power and heart rate that I'll be sitting at for behind my bike leg, so spend some time in and your body gets more efficient at it. It's just been held up by a traffic jam. I'll drop a picture in now of what that traffic jam was. Come flying around a corner, I was like, nah, slam the brakes on. There's a herd of dairy cows in the road. That's what you get for living in the countryside. They're being shepherded by a local farmer who's on his bike, and got talking to him. Keen cyclist, likes mountain biking more than road riding, goes away with his wife on cycling holidays. Excellent. So it's good to hear. Anyway, this ride's been mostly zone 2, but I'm just about to smash myself on a segment on the way home, just because no reason really. So latest Wednesday evening. Yes, it's only about 5 hours since I finished running. I'm out on the bike, but it feels good. So there's a chain gang really close to me on a Wednesday night. They've not been running it for the last few weeks because they've been time trialing, which I never really made one. I did the road bike one, but no time trial bike one. So they've now resumed chain gang. You all know me, love a good chain gang. So I've headed out tonight. I say this quite frequently. I'm not going to go too hard tonight. On the agenda was like a zone 2/tempo workout. So I'm going to try and keep it to those sorts of zones if possible. But you know, it depends if it turns up, I suppose, doesn't it? So if it gets a bit silly, then who am I to say no to a bit of fun? So we'll play it by ear, see how it goes. Also, I am now the proud owner of a new set of like bike mounts for GoPros. So I guess I always talk about chain gangs and say, oh, really worked hard tonight and this and that happened, but you guys don't actually see it. So I thought I'd get hold of some bike mounts so you can see it. I'm going to figure out how to do the data overlays again so you can see the pain. So hopefully on Friday night's chain gang I'll be able to share some data and some footage with you. I mean, do I even need to say it? Obviously pushed way too hard, but it was bloody good fun. So we've done just under 37 miles in 1 hour 37. Average speed of 22.7 miles an hour. Again, fairly tasty, but you know, you're in a group for a lot of it, so don't let that deceive you. Normalised power of 285 watts. That gives me a training stress score of 99, so that was a great workout. So it was a 2-loop affair. Towards the end of each loop was a draggy hill, which sort of summits at a town sign, so obviously it's a race to the town sign. First lap round, I was sat on second wheel, opened the sprint just before the line, didn't get round the person in first. Next lap round, thought, right, similar sort of scenario, thought, right, I can't beat this guy on the line, so I need to attack long range, empty myself, he sat on my wheel, then went past me and put a gap into me before the town sign, so that went really well. More racing required, but I did hit a 5 second and 10 second PB for this year of 876 watts, so that's not very big in sprinting terms, that's actually puny, but for me that's amazing. I've not really managed to break 700 watts-ish before, so awesome. Good evening. Thursday. So what have I done today? Earlier today I went for a swim. I did a whole 1 kilometre, 1.1 kilometres. I forgot to record 100 metres on my watch. So I did it 1k in total, just a real short, sharp session. A few 100s and a couple of 200s, so not many really. The last 100 I went flat out to try and do a PB, which I did do. I did 1:30.14 for 100 metres front crawl. That's a PB for me, but I'm so close to breaking 1:30. And to say that maybe 2 months or so ago, my fastest 100 was 1:38 or something like that. So fair improvement. Good little session, good to tick another swim off. I'm going to get another swim in at the weekend, but that's involved in a little event, which I'll show you later. So tonight I'm on the treadmill. So why am I running on the treadmill when it's great weather outside? Well, firstly, because it's great weather outside, because it's hot. Secondly, I can have a drink to hand without having to actually carry it. Thirdly, if I need the toilet, I can just go to the toilet and get back on the treadmill. I don't have to find somewhere for a wild poo, and it's just easy. It's just simple. So yeah, it's less impact as well. It's now like the 5th day in the trot I've run or something like that. So don't want to risk injury. It's nicely sprung, so should be okay. Another benefit I forgot about: less washing. Run with that t-shirt on. No washing, always thinking everyone's a winner. So I've just done 3 miles, a whole 3 miles, ran to heart rate again, so sort of mid-zone 2 heart rate, which worked out at 25 minutes for 3 miles, so just over 8-minute miling. Felt good, felt nice and controlled. I felt I just had a beetroot burger and some garlic bread, probably wasn't the best idea, about half an hour ago, and I could really feel that in my stomach when I was running, so it wasn't very pleasant, and that's probably the reason why I haven't gone any further, but it's a nice steady run, so that's it. Another day of consecutive running, and I feel like I've recovered a bit today. Only a short swim and a short run, so on to tomorrow. Good evening. Friday night. I mean it this time. I'm not going to obliterate myself on the chain gang. Fair few of us out tonight. A couple of lads are out racing over the weekend and abroad and stuff, so there's a few faces missing, so hopefully that means we can take it a bit easier and enjoy ourselves. I know I said I wasn't going to go that hard. I didn't go absolutely flat out, but that was a good workout tonight. 1 hour 35, 34 miles, so average 21.5 miles an hour, 1400 foot climbing, training stress score of 95, normalised power of 281 watts. If you want to see all this, my Strava's down below, and I put all my data on my Strava every time. I did hit a 1 minute second best ever power PB tonight of 536 watts, so happy with that. My 2 minutes was 478, so dead chuffed. I was going to drop a little bit of footage in from the chain gang tonight. I'm not going to put much in, so I'm going to do a separate video on chain gang, so hold tight. But this end bit is where it sort of winds up into Ripley, if anybody knows the area. We sort of raced a little, so it gets a bit steeper as you go further up the hill, and I just I've been on the receiving end of this move so many times, it whittles down to a few people, and then it's basically, yeah, first to the top gets to win the race that isn't a race. So this guy who's from Ashfield joined us tonight, and he basically come around me, and I sat on his wheel for a few seconds. He's still working really hard, but just had enough to have a little dig near the top and get around him. So dead chuffed for that to be me for once and not me getting past like every other time. So yeah, great ride. Now the only reason I was going to take it a bit easier tonight is because I've got a little race tomorrow morning, so I will see you there and tell you what it's all about then. Good morning from the Hoob Triathlon Club Relays. It's getting a bit hectic, isn't it, Mark? Yeah, I don't know what is going on. We are all over the place. I think we've got about 8 minutes before the swim starts, but we're not going to panic, are we? Not panicking at all, no? Oh man. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're at the Hoob Triathlon Relays. I think that I'm going to do a separate video for this because it's going on a bit, and I realise I go on a bit as it is. So I'm at Home Pierpoint, which is a place I've raced at a few times if you've been following the channel for a while. A couple of the outdoor events are held here. So the club relay format, so what this is a team of 4 doing a sprint triathlon essentially. Made up of everybody does a swim, then everybody does a bike, then everybody does a run. So it means you've got a good break in between each activity. So in theory you can push pretty hard because you're pretty fresh for each thing, but also so much organisation, like there's a different transition area for the swim, bike and run, and you can only have one bike in this transition area at a time, and it's just a bit like carnage. Not too fast, oh my god.
All right.
Good morning, Sunday morning. it's a sad day when the Sunday club ride isn't enough mileage that I need to do, so I'm going out for my own little ride. It's about 7:30 in the morning, so quite early for me. My pocket's full of food. Let's do this. I don't think I've got space for a camera, so I'll see you on the other side. I've got a long hilly ride planned. Sweat in the eye, great. So before I get into what training I've done today, so it's Sunday, I just want to show you my bike. I've got some clip-on bars set up on it. It's my road bike, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what bike to use. I'm on Wales now. I took this road bike when I recce'd the course of the week, and I thought, yep, time trial. However, having put clip-on bars on this and the gearing range on it, I've got 32 on here. I've only got 28 on the TT bike, and I can't get 32 on the TT bike. I'm just not sure. Better brakes on it. What would you run? A time trial bike or a road bike with clip-on bars for Ironman Wales? Or what have you run? Let me know in the comment section down below. Cheers. And that is a wrap. What a ride. Oh dear. That's minging, sorry about that. So, I didn't say how far I was going to go because I wasn't entirely sure myself. I planned a route. I told Liz roughly how far it was going to be. She gave me that look that she gives me when I say something stupid. It happens quite a lot. So, I've done 7.5 hours of riding. It's bloody hot as well. I've gone through like 9 bottles of fluid. I've not had a wee, so that tells you how hot it is. 121 miles. Now, I'm really happy with that, but I'm also happy that I did 121 miles in the Peak District. I've gone up every climb I can find, including Winnet's Pass, which is an absolute monster if you ever get the chance to ride it. I was on 11,700 feet, average 16.3 miles an hour. Now, I did have clip-on bars on my bike, but I didn't really get too much opportunity to use them. I did a bit, but not a huge amount. Wow, a big part of, in my opinion, training and performance is morale, and that really gives me like a pat on the back. I know it's not like blowing me away, but I felt good throughout. Obviously I suffered a bit in the heat towards the end, but my legs felt okay. It's the first ride I've done for a while. I deliberately didn't go out with the lads today because I wanted to set off easy and sort of ride how I think I'm going to ride Wales, so not going off like a bat out of hell. So the training stress score for that ride was 305. That's fairly up there. So this week's training, I'll put while I've been blurbing on about that, I'll drop some pictures in hopefully of the ride today. If you've seen those, great. So I'll also drop my training peaks figures on from this week. 16.25 hours of training, dead happy with that, and 1,028 training stress score points. Now, when I tip over 1,000, I know I'm on a good week, so I'm really happy with that. Just obviously, I know you're probably going to say you haven't done a long run this week. Yeah, I know, but I have run like 6 days, effort sessions and steady runs, so I'm happy with that, and I'm going to try and get a long run done next week. Thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in watching any of these, any of the power files, heart rate, or where I train, all of that, it's on my Strava down below. And also, I have given Liz the go-ahead. She's going to be doing an Instagram takeover on Ironman Wales Day. So if you're interested in following along a bit better than the online tracker, my Instagram's down below as well. Thanks. See you later.